Hello, Jacqueline Haley here, Hand of the Queen. Today I am sharing my pennant entry for Kathy's World and Friends, who is having a challenge on her YouTube channel. The challenge is to craft a pennant. So I have crafted a pennant for Kathy using vintage bark cloth fabric as my background. It is heavily padded. There is a fabric image here of an English woman who is drinking tea. And at the top, I have applied a vintage doily with 3 various shades of purples, well, more like a wine, and a hot pink, and a raspberry pink cluster of flowers here on this side of the pennant. Also on this side, there is a peach colored tassel fringe across the top. There is a paper flower in peach or apricot here with a piece of a scrap, well, no, that's the stamen there, and I have placed a burgundy button on top of that. The picture fabric print of the English woman is outlined with lace and a gold trim. There is another piece of the vintage bark cloth fabric that I placed stuffing inside and created like a poofy flower there. There is a gold wheat colored gathered flower here with a button center at the bottom of the pendant or pennant, and I used the gold trim on the sides of the pennant. There is a vintage butterfly or moth, whichever you want to call it, that I applied here. Also, I didn't mention there's a scrap of doily underneath this paper flower. I then, let me see, there's so many details. I used a scalloped shell ecru colored lace cotton across the top and down the sides. I then used the vintage very fine threaded vintage doily lace trim here on each side. Let me see, is there anything else here? At the bottom, I have used various satin ribbons, lace for the tassel, and on the back I used sort of a very light sage colored and olive satin fabric. I then applied this green and ivory or white colored lace on each side. There are embroidered doily trim flowers here and here, and another scrap of rose colored double lace at the corners. And there is a pocket which I will put my information in here. Do hope you're seeing this. And another of the silk flowers with a dyed scrap of lace tied here. There's also the sort of like rose colored flowers, the silk flowers at the top. I have used the crinkled trim here. The, what is it I'm trying to say? Seam binding for hanging. And at the bottom, there is my insignia, which says hand designed with love, Jacqueline Haley, hand of the queen. There's a doily piece here, which will hold the which make the pocket to hold my information. And this is the bottom of the tassel. Do hope you all are seeing this. So I will be sending this off to Kathy by the end of the week. And I hope you receive many other beautiful challenges. This is, I must warn you, Kathy, it got away from me. It's a very large banner. I didn't measure it, but I would guesstimate it's at least 12 inches. And so I hope you won't be overwhelmed by the size. And I do hope you like it. So thank you everyone for watching. Have a blessed day, a blessed week. And I'm going to be shutting down now. Thank you all for watching. Happy trails. We'll meet again soon. Goodbye.